Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Radiant Historia. Stock has just taken 1,222 points of damage. But is that enough to actually end his life? I can't fail here. Apparently not. That's pretty impressive.
It's useless to try escaping.
Oh, well, that's a scene we've seen before. Rainy Marco!
Loud though your cries may be, they won't penetrate the veil. The dead can't hear you now.
I do have resurrection items.
It's a noble thing, sacrificing your own life so that your comrades might escape. Yet in the end, their sacrifice will be for nothing. An only too appropriate end for the rats of Alistel.
I resent that, sir. We're more like voles. I swear, Palamedes.
What's this? You still believe you can best me? You needn't bother. You'll be rejoining your comrades soon enough. Or you can look at the prophet Noah you rabble believe in so blindly. Pray to him with all your heart.
Oh, come on, Stock. You can take them even if you have just taken 1,222 points of damage. What do I do? How can I possibly live through this? Even though I've already lived through 1,222 points of damage.
Here is my prophecy. You will die here. That is your fate. An ignominious death forgotten into history. A history that will be written by Grenorg.
No, it's too soon. I can't let it end like this. Jump, 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 jump.
Have you finally given up?
There's only one way out. Here goes.
This is absurd!
Whee!
Either he chose his own death, or did he expect to survive with those wounds in this current? I ought to report this to the High Colonel. Let's leave no room for error. Go downstream and search for the body.
Yes, sir. But do you think we'll find anything?
If you don't, we can assume he died and his corpse was swept away. If he did somehow live, then he can't go far. Seize him at once. But no, I expect he's dead.
Oh, how little you know. I have the protection of plot armor. +5 versus non-story deaths. Is this it for me? Rainy. Actually, it's +5 versus story deaths. Plus nothing against normal in-game deaths. Yeah. Rainy, Marco. Yeah, I'm just gonna lie here on the grass. It's awfully comfortable. Oh, now I'm seeing little elf girls. I really am dead, aren't I? Where? Am I dead? No. Who's there? You've come, Keeper of the White Chronicle. Welcome, Stock. We've been expecting you. Welcome to the land of MC Escher. A pair of children? Who are you? It's as we feared, my sister. Yes, but we knew it would be thus. I asked a question. I am Lipti. And I am Tio. Tio! And this is? We are in Historia. It's a lot less radiant than I expected. A world in time's gulf created by the power of flux. Does that flux come with a DeLorean? No? Damn it. I wanted a DeLorean. You were summoned here as the rightful holder of the White Chronicle. The The White Chronicle? What about it? What does this all mean? The White Chronicle is an ancient artifact imbued with flux and given dominion over time. The wielder of the White Chronicle has finally awakened. The door to Historia has been opened. Can I shut it again? Don't want to let out the air conditioning. None of this makes sense. I didn't think you'd understand. Your confusion is only natural. Calm yourself and assess your current problems one at a time. Alright, let's see. One, kinda hungry. You have a ham sandwich. Two, kinda have to go. Where is the men's room? Three, friends are dead. Four, did kind of take 1,222 points of damage. You got a healing balm for this? Maybe it's something a little bit more powerful? No? Did I mention I was hungry? Ham sandwich would be nice. Right, my problems. I really could go for a ham sandwich, though. That's right. What's happened to me? The last thing I remember is facing Palamedes and... You failed in your mission. Oh, you don't have to rub it in. Your comrades are dead and you fell at Palamedes' hands. Again, you don't have to rub it in. You're just rubbing it in. Yes, I remember now. I was powerless to save Rainey and Marco. This is exactly why I didn't want to command. I don't need any partners. It's all because I told them to head north. Damn it! Your assessment is correct. Yes, but... Well, I suppose we could have climbed over those boxes. Never did try that. What? But don't you see? Your crucial error was choosing to head north at that moment. Well, I couldn't exactly head south. That was the place and time where history was decided. But you hadn't the strength to make the correct decision. Yeah, that's fairly... No. I had the strength to make the correct decision. I didn't have the strength to carry it through. I kind of needed to move boxes that were made of iron or steel and heavy, bigger than me. That is why you came to such a tragic end. So, had we fled south? Yes, you begin to see. Still a little problem of boxes in the way. But what of it? There's nothing to be done now. Besides, there was a blockade to the south. Going north was our only real choice. It seems to me that our fate was decided already. Indeed, Stock. You recognize the truth of your situation. Had you changed your assumptions, you would have found a way to survive. Change assumptions. Alright, so next time I get hit with 1,222 points of damage, I'll just assume I didn't take it. No, that's just silly. What are you getting at? I'll skip to the end, Stock. Holder of the White Chronicle. By the way, do you have the Green Chronicle? I'd rather read that. The power has been given to you to decide the world's fate. You can change the past and rewrite history the way it should be. Wait, I can? I can finally go back in time and get a 6080 King's Castle. And a Black Falcon's Fortress. And a Main Street when it was actually new. And a 7777. Oh, I love that train set. Such a good locomotive. I can finally get all the Lego sets that I never actually got when I was a kid. This is the best power ever! You must discern the correct decisions from the cornucopia of possibilities. No! There are no decisions. Buy them all. I will have them all. Every single one. Okay, maybe not some of the crappier ones, especially in the 90s. But the 80s? Oh yeah, definitely buying them all. You're not talking about Lego, are you? Why are you looking at me like that, kids? Create a chain of decisions that will guide history to its true conclusion, and I will do that by buying Lego. Okay, seriously, what is with those looks?
I feel like you two kids do not appreciate the power of Lego.
Stock, you can reenact the past with the White Chronicle. You could become a historical reenactor. Maybe not.
Don't mock me. Just because I like Lego and I'm an adult, what's done is done. The past is fixed. What you suggest is impossible.
Maybe you'll understand once you've tried it for yourself.
This isn't a joke? I really can get a 6080 King's Castle?
Quite the contrary. It seems seeing is believing for you.
Well, it kind of is for most people. I'd like to take one of my cousins up into space so she can actually see that the world is actually round, rather than believing in the flat earth theory, as she called it.
Haven't you wished for something like this before?
Well, yeah, but I never got the 6080 King's Castle.
If only I could go back and do it over again.
Oh, yes, just like Eddie Money. I want to go back and do it all over again.
We sympathize with this devout wish and hope to grant it.
So maybe you kids do like Lego then. If this is what's driving you, the wish to let me go back in time and buy all the Lego sets that I never got as a kid, then I'll ask one more time. Will this let me save Rainey and Marco? But more importantly, will it let me get a King's Castle?
If that is what is meant to occur, then yes. Now go, Stock. Do what you must.
Rainey and Marco, it won't be long now. I'm gonna go back and do it all over again, just like Eddie Money. I'll save you both. I feel like running up a giant staircase when you're seriously injured and about to go into battles again might not be the best of things. I'm going to be a little bit winded at the very least. Where am I? Was that a dream? Ugh, these wounds. Are they the ones Palamedes gave me? And I wasn't dreaming. Have I really returned to the past? Where is everyone? Yeah, Stock, you might want to be careful. You don't want to touch your past self and then, like, merge into a goopy mass and disintegrate, just like in Time Cop. Was it Time Cop? Yeah, Time Cop. They're alive. I really have come back.
Heads up, it's a crossroads. Which way? North, or should we try our luck down south? If you ask me, passing over the northern bridge would be the fastest way.
No, we can't go north. The enemy will already be there in force. It may take longer, but we should pass through the south. And I suggest the path near the river we took coming here.
Wait a moment. Wasn't this just about when... No! I'm saving you! Get down now! It was a little bit more like, let me knock you out of the way than get down. Huh?
Bowman, we're under fire!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know how, but I'm fine.
Phew, alright, on your feet.
Impossible, how did they notice we were here? It's almost like they were psychic. Fall back, let's leave the cleanup to the forces up north. Run away!
We're in trouble. They know what we've been up to.
Any suggestions, Stock?
This is when I led us north to our demise. Excuse me. Well, not this time. Sorry. I had pizza earlier and it's coming back up a little bit, apparently. We go south. Follow me. I promise you this time we'll make it to Alistel together.
This time? Well, aye, Stock.
Rainey has joined your party. Marco has joined your party. What about little spy guy? Alright, down we go. Can we, nope. Treasure doesn't respawn.
Barricades. Figured they'd block off the roads.
Well, this isn't exactly a road.
I doubt even if I doubt even all of us working together could budge these. Maybe we should head north after all.
Or, you know, maybe we could climb over them. They're just boxes. No, it's...
Stock?
We go north, we're all dead men again. Well, 2 dead men and a dead woman. But how do we get past these barricades? Is this really a dead end? Is north the only way?
If you can't do that, then don't think of them as subordinates. Consider them tools instead.
They're not tools. I'll bring them back at any cost. But... Wait, where did my friends go? You murdered my friends! I just said I was gonna get... Oh, wait, that's not what happened. What the... You?
Hello, Stock. How does it feel to be back in time?
Well, I was kind of expecting to go back more than, like, 30 seconds. Well, okay. 10 minutes.
Alas, you've reached a dead end on this side. Both histories are giving you trouble. But there is a way past the dead end. We'll give you the power to break through.
Huh? Why didn't you just give me this power in the first place? Superhuman strength flows through Stock's body. What was that?
We granted you a small portion of our power.
Can you give me like a smidgen more so that I'm like level 99? Tiny little bit?
This is no longer a dead end to you. The other possibility that was once blocked, a different history, is about to unfold. If you sift through the various possibilities, you'll surely find the means to survive. Let us meet again in a time beyond these possibilities. Hey, snap to it, Stock. You drifted off there. What's wrong? Did you come up with a plan?
In a way. We move the barricades and press on.
What? Huh?
Leave it to me. Hold the A button near steel boxes and barrels on the field to grab them. Move with the control pad while holding the button or push or pull the object. What, I can't even do it with my touch? Shocking. Alright, but before we go through there, let's head back north a little bit. There was a little cave, wasn't there? Aha! Actually, there is something shiny in there as well. Interesting. I do not know what this thing is. And it doesn't look like I can interact with it, at least not yet. Obtained bronze mail. Why would someone put giant steel crates back here to protect against bronze mail anyway? Anyway, this is pretty good for Marcos, and he already has a bronze sword. So let's give him bronze mail. Light mass-produced armor. Defense plus 14, magic defense plus 10. So we're a little bit more balanced out, although Rainy needs some better equipment at some point, with better armor as well. Alright, let's see if moving the crate stuck, or if nope, I have to move it again. Damn it, someone moved it back, and that was not actually the one that I intended to grab. Let's save the game again real fast.
It can't be! How did they get past the barricade? Wasn't the plan to drive them towards the bridge? They'll get away clean if they break through here. We have to stop them cold.
Well, it is pretty cold out. It is raining. But I think we're going to murder you guys. Oops. Oh, grapple. Let's go ahead and change with her.
Whoops. Accidentally went back a little bit farther. Actually, go with Thunder. We'll get a better combo rating with that. Whee! Ow! That was rude. And another Thunder. Wow, he's still alive. Okay. Push Assault. Thunder. And why the heck not? Let's grapple. And another level 5 combo. And got a Soothing Ball. Get stuck behind some rocks. If we keep going this way, we'll soon reach safety. I'll be able to return everyone home alive. Let's go! Yay! Everyone lives.
Yes, it's the exit. We made it through somehow. I recognize the landscape. Alistair is just up ahead.
I can't believe I got out of there alive. Feels like I'm dreaming. And in that dream, I got shot by an arrow. I'm sure it's nothing. I owe you 3 a lot, thanks.
No need for that. Just hurry and get the intel to Heist.
Will do. The information I got will finally let us mount a counteroffensive.
Another one in the win column for us.
Sure enough. But more than that, you were incredible, Stock. You saw right through the enemy's trap and even moved the barricade all on your own.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you, I doubt any of us would still be standing.
I can hardly believe it myself.
Once we reported into Heist, why don't we celebrate together?
Ooh, great idea. Mark spying.
Well, what? I never said.
I got you. Besides, Stock has all the money.
I changed history. So this is the way history should have gone.
And yet, you needed to move giant iron crates.
Ugh, I'm hurt bad. I can barely stand. I completely forgot how injured I was after having taken 1,222 points of damage.
Come on, Stock, we should... Hey, Stock! What the... Where'd those wounds come from?
Did he protect us somewhere while we weren't looking?
You could say that.
He's too far gone for a quick fix spell. He needs a doctor. Come on, Stock, take my shoulder. Mark, help us out here.
Right. I'm too short to lend a shoulder, but I'll do what I can.
Are you two safe?
Yeah, Stock, we're fine. See? No holes in me. It's all thanks to you.
Good.
Stock, hey, hang in there.
Gonna take a nap now. Grass feels so good.
He's passed out. Let's move it, Mark.
Rainey has left your party. Marco has left your party. Isn't it more the other way around that I left their party? I know this place. It's Historia. Still not as radiant as I expected, though.
Welcome back, Stock. That seems to have gone well. Because you altered the past, the course of history has changed.
That's right. I did change the past. I have to thank you. It's because of you that I could save everyone.
It was not our doing. It was the power of the White Chronicle.
Well, no, I mean, you kind of did give me the power to move those giant blocks. Are you and the White Chronicle separate entities?
You could call us guides of Historia. It is our duty to teach the Chronicle's wielder the proper usage of the book.
I'm not concerned with how to use it at the moment. What I want to know is, how did there come to be something that can change history? With this, I can go freely back and forth in time, changing history as much as I like. I'm not sure something like this should exist at all.
There's a slight error in your phrasing. Even the holder of the White Chronicle can't move freely around in time.
Why not?
The points in the time stream that you are capable of returning to are fixed. The best way to describe them would be as pivotal moments in history. You could travel to those pivotal moments and get a second chance to act. But you cannot change any parts of history that aren't directly related to those moments. The White Chronicle's power is considerable, but it too has its limitations.
Then it's not all powerful.
No, that would be much too dangerous. If power on that scale were misused, there would be no means of stopping it. That is why the creator of the Chronicle placed restrictions on its use.
Interesting. So, how will I know which moments I'm capable of returning to?
You won't have to do anything out of the ordinary. They'll appear naturally as you go about your life. We'll inform you as well when these moments occur. There is one important principle, though. These moments will be born of your experiences.
So I can't access a moment in history where I wasn't present.
That's right. We should also discuss your injuries. You changed history so that you never fought Palamedes, yet your wounds did not disappear.
Damn you, paradoxes!
There is a reason for this. There are two types of time, one the whole world experiences, and one limited to you. Even though you alter the world's time, your own time will not be reversed.
So, in other words, you're telling me I'm gonna grow old before my time. Kinda sucks. So the wounds don't disappear because, from my perspective, they still happened.
You are correct. You may redo a moment as many times as you like, but should you be slain, you will never be able to change things. Remember this well.
I will.
In that case, there's a favor we'd like to ask of you.
Yes?
We ask that you not speak of the White Chronicle to anyone, no matter how close your ties to them may be. Nothing good can come of the Chronicle's existence being known.
If people were to find out about this power, they'd fight over it. Is that what you mean? Alright. But what about the original owner? I got the White Chronicle from my superior. It's hard to believe he doesn't know all about this.
Even so, you mustn't speak of it. We cannot tell you why.
What are you hiding?
I'm sorry, but we can't tell you that either. There is a good reason for it. You'll just have to take our word for it. One of the restrictions on the Chronicle is that we aren't allowed to side with anyone.
You're kinda siding with me.
Some secrets must be kept in order to protect you. That is the most we can divulge right now. Though we will guide you. You must be the one who decides to change history. You're understandably suspicious, but the world requires your power. Make no mistake about that. Please, Stock. We'll do the best we can to guide you along the way.
You two aren't really kids, are you? There's still a lot that's hard to believe, and you're still hiding something. But I'll play along for now. I'll use the White Chronicle to change history, and not breathe a word of it to anyone. How's that?
Thanks, I'm glad you agree. Well then, Stock, until we meet again.
And once again, while heavily wounded, he runs upstairs.
Mother!
Ooh, a pretty princess. And an evil queen. Granorg Castle, in the audience hall. The oppressive Queen Protea reigns over the people of Granorg from within. In her audience hall, she sits on her throne, enacting various policies at her whim. Looks like she has giant robots to her sides. The chaos and misfortune that transpires during the war, all of it had its origin in this chamber. What is the extent of the evil lurking in this gleaming palace? Now that seems a little judgmental. No one knows for certain.
What is it now, Erica? Do not disturb me while I am at leisure. Mother, when shall I receive a response regarding the employment program I proposed recently? Ah, yes, that. From what Selvin tells me, it is entirely too costly.
Oh, so, mother is a Republican, daughter is a Democrat. Interesting dynamic here.
The proposal is rejected. Huh? But Mother, if you consider the nation's future, that program can only be beneficial. Employment will be granted to the people who have lost their jobs. Their lives will be enriched. And then, of course, they'll pay taxes. Of course it will need funding, but that should be easy if we cut back here in the palace. Cut back in the palace, you say? But everything here is essential to my eye. This palace was built on the sacrifices of the people. It's shameful to live here in luxury while the people give their lives to maintain it. Child, you fail to understand. The citizens yearn to be in the presence of we exalted royals. That is why they toil so. Our lives of luxury are not a privilege, but a genuine duty of the Granorg royal family. Selvin says so.
Are you just gonna listen to whatever Selvin says?
Mother, please listen. The duty of the Granorg royal family is to save the world by performing... How tiresome you can be. Personally, I couldn't care one whit. But if you continue being such a nuisance on the subject, it could cause unrest in the people. You wouldn't want to meet your brother Ernst's end, would you?
But I thought Ernst was off on a journey to... shoot. I'm completely forgetting the game's name. Uncharted Horizons, yes. Are you telling me that he's not?
Prince Ernst never was very bright. If only he hadn't been so spoiled as to defy my late husband, the throne could have been his. Then again, that is what made it possible for me to become queen after Victor's death. The one respect in which your brother's actions worked in Granorg's favor. Mother, the Granorg throne comes with heavier responsibilities than you realize. That is what makes it a position worthy of me. It is still far too much for you. Then it is you who will be held responsible for your actions on that throne someday.
I would kind of expect anyone who sat on it to be held responsible for the actions that they took while on the throne.
You will be responsible for this nation's fate. Fine then, Mommy, I'm leaving.
It seemed rather heated. What was the subject?
Pay it no heed, Selvin. Gracious, but dealing with children can be vexing.
Oh, I understand that feeling. Definitely. Glad I don't have any of my own. The nice thing about having nieces and nephews, you can have the joy of having kids for like an hour and then give them back to their parents. Ah, it's wonderful. Indeed, my queen, the fault lies not with you, Queen Protea.
Of course not. While I prosper, Granorg will ever be secure.
Though the Lasville Hills missions was a success, Stock suffered heavy injuries. Rainey and Marco carried him to the infirmary inside Alistel Castle. A few days later... Well, he recovered pretty fast. But I think we'll have to see what Heist has to say to us in the next episode. See you then, everyone.